if I stand up my whole life?
I don't know what.
A tree.
It's time for the Children's Hour. Kids Public Radio.
That's Léa Letton from Outside the Box with Beautiful Day. You're listening to the Children's Hour, and I'm Katie Stone. I am so happy to be with everyone today on the show, including all of you out in listener land and all of these kids on Zoom. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
And who's with us today?
Hello, it's Amadeus.
Hi, it's Joe. Hi, it's Sonia. Hi, it's Ethan.
Hi, it's Luminata.
Hi, it's Anai.
Hi, friends. It's Melissa.
Hi, it's Cade.
Well, I'm so delighted everybody's with us today. Thank you for being here. And on the show today, we've got Kid Pan Alley, and they are famous for writing songs with kids, classrooms of kids, schools of kids. We're going to learn a lot more about it. And I think we're going to be writing a song together today. Stick with us. This is the Children's Hour, and this is Kid Pan Alley.
She's got a brain, I don't know if it's gonna rain, and I really don't know his name. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, there's lots of things I don't know. There's lots of things I can't tell. There's lots of things I don't know. I don't know if the world's gonna end. I don't know what I got on my test. I don't know what I don't know best. I don't know. fish on a string. I'll get breath mints and underwear and all the love my family can share this year. There's lots of things I don't know. There's lots of things I can't tell. There's lots of things I don't know. But our love is what I know. Yes, I know our love's what I know. Yes, our love is what I know. I don't know how, I don't know why, I just know. I know. Wait a minute, I don't know.
Why am I so scared of her? Every time she tags me, my knees go weak. I collapse in a puddle, I fall on the floor. I'm embarrassed to admit it. I tell her to quit it, but I always come back for more. There's a fine line between courage and stupidity. I've tripped over it many times. I'm running out of reasons. I'm tired of her teasing. It's taken all of me out of mine. Why am I so scared of her? Every time she tags me, my knees go weak. I collapse in a puddle, I fall on the floor. I'm embarrassed to admit it. I tell her to quit it, but I always come back for more. I get her song stuck, playing in my head, messing with the thoughts in my mind. I tried to run away, but she always makes me stay. She's taking all of me out of mine. Why am I so scared of her? Every time she tags me, my knees go weak. I collapse in a puddle, I fall on the floor. I'm embarrassed to admit it. I tell her to quit it, but I always come back for more. She's a tongue twister, she's worse than my sister. It's just plain scary like love. I'm running out of paper, I could never hate her. What am I thinking of? Oh, hey, hey, yeah. Why am I so scared of her? Every time she tags me, my knees go weak. I collapse in a puddle, I fall on the floor. I'm embarrassed to admit it. I tell her to quit it, but I always come back for more. I always come back for more. I always come back, she always comes back. We always come back for more.
Here is a song I will sing for you. It is about some very important people in my life. Let me tell you. Well, I've got 12 pet pigeons and a chihuahua named Mohican, a few cute fish and a parrot named Maria. They keep me from getting lonely since I moved from California. Still, my best friend will always be you. Best friends, they always by your side. Yes, they are. Best friends, they stand the test of time. They cheer you on. Best friends, oh, they will cheer you on. They will be by your side while you are young, even as you get older. Yes. So here I am in Dallas with enough pets to fill a palace, and all I can do is think of you. Now I like macaroni and pizza with anchovies. Still my best friend will always be you. Oh, my best friends, they're always by your side. Don't you worry. Best friends, they stand the test of time. They cheer you on. Best friends, let's hit it for my best friends. Oh, my best friends. Oh, my best friends, they stand the test of the time. They stand all around me all of the time. Oh, I love my best friend. Hey, trombone man, if you become a friend of mine, you will eventually be my best friend too. I've got 4 big diaries, 1 page for every secret, and the worst kept secret is that I miss you. But now it's time to find some new friends. Go to the park and play with them, but my best friend will always be you. Don't you worry, you'll not be replaced. Best friends, they're always by your side. Don't you worry. Best friends, they stand the test of time. They cheer you on. Best friends, oh, best friends, they're always by your side. Best friends, they stand the test of time. They cheer you on. Best friends, they will cheer you on. Best friends, they cheer you on. Your best friends, they will take care of you. Listen what I tell you, man.
That's a little sampler of Kid Pan Alley right here on the Children's Hour. That one that you just heard was featuring Vance Gilbert. It's called Best Friends, and it's the title track from that release. I Always Come Back for More was Ellis Paul. And the one before that, I Don't Know, was from Tidal Wave of Song. You're listening to the Children's Hour, and today on the show, we are delighted to have some of the world's most prolific songwriters of all time, Kid Pan Alley's Paul and Cheryl Reisler. Welcome to the Children's Hour.
Well, thanks so much.
You have written more than 2,500 songs with over 30,000 children. And, well, we're kids here on the Children's Hour, and I think we want to know what you do.
Well, we've written a lot of songs since, I guess, we put that on our website. We've written about 2,700 songs with about 70,000 children now. So it's a lot of songs. We started Kid Pan Alley 22 years ago, or almost 23 years ago now. We've written songs about every imaginable thing, from love songs to bilingual songs to songs about the earth. And there's just a song about every imaginable thing now.
Wow. You've written a lot of works, but you've also published a lot of CDs, and you've even been nominated for a Grammy. And we want to play your music today on the show, but we wonder if you'll kind of take us through a little maybe exercise of what you do.
Sure. We'll take a song that is from one of our albums. It's a song called Skin. It's from our album, One Little Song Can Change the World, which is all songs about things with character. It's a song I wrote with kids down in Elkin, North Carolina. And I asked them, what do you want to, we go in and say, what do you want to write about today? And they wanted to write about racism. And they wrote this beautiful song about skin. I want to know who you are. Don't want to judge you by your car. Do you speak the truth? Can you sing like Ray? I want to hear what you have to say. Skin, it can be pretty thin. Skin, it's just the suit you're in. And I think I'll play a little bit of it. And what we'll do is we'll write a bridge for it. Now, that's a different section than is here already. So in other words, the bridge is going to be a contrasting section. We have verses and choruses here. The verse has different words each time. That's where we tell the story. The chorus has the same words each time. That's where we give kind of the overview. And the bridge is just a different section that connects 2 choruses together. It only happens once. It's usually short. But I'll play a little bit of Skin here for you, and so you can hear what it sounds like.
and this is the bridge part. Okay, let's hear the original song. This is coming off of a CD called One Little Song Can Change the World, and it can.
I wanna know who you are. Don't wanna judge you by your car. Do you speak the truth? Can you sing like rain? I wanna hear what you have to say. Skin, it can be pretty thin. Skin is just the suit you're in. Skin. I wanna know what's in your heart. Don't matter if your skin is light or dark. I don't care where you live or what you wear. If you got cornrows or straight blonde hair. Skin, it can be pretty thin. Skin is just the suit you're in. Skin. I have a dream like Dr. King, and what he stood for made us think we're all God's children, all just the same, with different faces and different names. Skin, it can be pretty thin. Skin is just the suit you're in. Skin, it can be pretty thin. Your skin
can be thick or thin. Just be yourself, not some pseudonym. We go out the way we came in. You look so beautiful in your skin. Can be pretty thin. It's just the suit that you're in. Can be pretty thin, but you look so beautiful in your skin. It's the suit that you're in.
Go on and give me some skin.
That's Kid Pan Alley, and we've got more with them coming right up.
You're listening to the Children's Hour, Kids Public Radio. We'll be right back.
The Children's Hour is produced by the Children's Hour Incorporated. We're a New Mexico-based nonprofit organization supported by listeners just like you. Learn more about us at childrenshour.org. Museum of Indian Arts and Culture and Museum of International Folk Art, divisions of the New Mexico Department of Cultural Affairs, support the Children's Hour. Learn more about both museums at newmexicoculture.org/museums. Support for the Children's Hour is provided by Electric Playhouse. Learn more at electricplayhouse.com. You heard Poddington Bear over the break, and before the break, Kid Pan Alley, right here on the Children's Hour. The CD is called One Little Song Can Change the World. That's the Skin song. And we're here with Cheryl and Paul Reisler from Kid Pan Alley and all our crew. And you say you want us to write a bridge for that song? What?
Well, I just wanted to give you all an idea of how we work in Kid Pan Alley. I mean, that song's pretty complete, but we'll write a short bridge so you can get an idea of how to write songs a little bit, because I see some really good songwriters out there in my screen. So a bridge is a different section, and it just connects two things together, just like a bridge over the river. I would go between two choruses at the end. So if we were saying something totally different, like, here we're talking, someone saying, oh, I want to know what's in your heart. I have a dream. Maybe this is where we say something like, well, we should all accept each other or something like that. What do you guys think? Who's got an idea for me?
One of the things that I think about this song that's nice is that it lets us know that, in a way, even though we may look different, we're all really the same. And we can all share a sense of love for each other, which is one of the most important things to do. And it lets us know to always be kind. So it's always important to keep that in mind in our day-to-day life. And I think it's a great thing to write about.
Well, you just wrote the bridge there pretty much. You had a lot of ideas. And if anybody else has anything they want to add to it there, we're just getting ideas and then we'll write the bridge. But you gave us a ton of stuff there, Amadeus. That's fantastic. Who else has an idea there?
Well, what about the idea of like everybody has a skin, like birds have skin, snakes have skin?
Oh, that could be kind of cool. Birds and snakes, they have their own skin. We love them in the suit that they're in. Something like that. That's really cool also. Okay. And any of you kids have another idea?
Well, you have to treat people with respect, because not only is that disrespecting them, but it's still saying that they're different, and that's a bad thing.
Yeah, so we got to treat them with respect, and even though we're different, we're all the same. So I think we have three directions we could go in. So let's decide. One is we got to treat people with respect, because even though we're different, we're all the same. Another direction could be everything has a skin, birds and snakes. It's just the suit they're in. Or we got to always be kind in our day-to-day life. So let's vote one. You get one vote, but when you vote, put your hand on your forehead so we can see what you're voting for. And so I'm going to call them out, or Cheryl's going to call them out one at a time here.
How many want the bridge to start with everything has a skin, birds and snakes?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How many would like the bridge to start with treat everyone with the same respect?
Hold them up there. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
And the last one, how many would like it to start with gotta always be kind in our day-to-day life?
Okay, it was the first one.
I know.
Yeah, everyone has a skin. Birds and snakes, and I want to rhyme with skin, birds and snakes, and all the...
How about chameleon?
Ooh! And I love how they change their skin.
Oh, birds and snakes and chameleons.
We're writing a bridge to a song with Kid Pan Alley. It's kind of like the work that they do in schools all over the country, working with schools and kids and students to write a song collaboratively together. They have just written so many songs, over 2,500 of them. But you can hear some of their work on releases that they've made. We've got links at childrenshour.org. Look for this episode, Kid Pan Alley. But their songs often reflect what's going on in the world in a way. And the latest release is no exception. It's called Maybe by Next Year. You're listening to the Children's Hour with Kid Pan Alley.
The beginning of the road is dark and frightening. We're going on a journey to reach enlightenment. This is for anyone who's ever been silenced. Peace is more than the absence of violence. A foundation made of empathy, a road paved with trust, support and understanding. It takes all of us to build this bridge, to peace. We're starting today for a better tomorrow. We're moving toward a world where we're not trapped by sorrow. Our foes may oppose us, but we are strong. If we rise together, we can right what's wrong. A foundation made with empathy, a road paved with trust, support and understanding. It takes all of us to build this bridge to peace. Leave your judgments behind, your justice will be served. A foundation made of empathy, a road paved with trust, support and understanding. It takes all of us to build this bridge to peace. To build this bridge to peace. To build this bridge to peace.
You're listening to the Children's Hour. Our guests are Paul and Cheryl Reisler from Kid Pan Alley, and we just wrote the lyrics to a bridge to a song right here on the Children's Hour.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay, now we got to come up with a little music for it. So who can read the first line for me? Go ahead there, Anahi.
Everyone has a skin, birds and snakes, and those shape-shifting chameleons.
Everything has a skin, birds and snakes, and those shape-shifting chameleons. So what were we clapping there? We were clapping, it starts with an R.
Is it syllables?
Well, not quite. I mean, we were clapping syllables, but if we just clap syllables, we would go, everyone has a skin. But some of the ones are longer and some are shorter. It's a musical term. It's called rhythm. And so when we speak in rhythm. We don't make every syllable the same length, but rather we have rhythm.
The interesting thing is when we actually speak, our voice goes up and down. It's different pitches. Everyone has skin, birds and snakes, and those shape-shifting chameleons. You notice how on chameleons, our voice kind of went up. Chameleons. The same thing happens when we think about a melody. It's really just expanding the distance in the speech when we sing different notes. So this is where Paul always asks his famous question. Who wants to sing? Some people are smiling. They're thinking about it. All right. Because this is a bridge, Paul and I are going to sing the chorus, which is right here, this part, first. And then you're going to come in and sing this part.
Just sing the first line, I think.
All right, just sing the first line. We'll get you a prep. Here we go.
3, 4.
Skin, it can be pretty thin. Skin is just the suture in. Skin. Everyone has a skin. Birds and snakes and those shape-shifting chameleons. I had a dream like Dr. King. What it stood for made us think all God's children are just the same, with different faces and different names. Skin, it can be pretty thin. Skin is just the suture in. And so now you have actually helped us make this song a more complete song. It now has a verse, a chorus, a verse, another chorus, and now a bridge.
You're listening to the Children's Hour. Our guests on the show today are from Kid Pan Alley. For over 20 years, they've been making music with kids, original songs, and we just wrote a bridge right here on the Children's Hour. We're going to play some of their music. This is from their brand new CD, Maybe by Next Year, right here on the Children's Hour.
The day the stars reached the earth and the broken moon said goodbye, we all fell asleep and we all saw the sign. We gotta take care of the earth. It's the only one we've got, this big ball of dirt. If we all shine like stars and we all make a wish and we keep it in our hearts, our lives will be our art. Let the earth be our canvas, the diamond in our sky. Let love show the way, may our light always shine. The day the stars reached the earth and the broken moon said goodbye, we all fell asleep and we all saw the sign. We've gotta take care of the earth. It's the only one we've got, this big ball of dirt. If we were like the sun with fire in our eyes, we'd warm the soul of everyone and our hearts would beat as one. If we were close to the moon, but we had our own light, we'd be the candle in the night, the one that shines so bright. The earth and the broken moon said goodbye, we all fell asleep and we all saw the sign. We've gotta take care of the earth. It's the only one we've got, this big ball of dirt. The day the stars reach the earth and the broken moon say goodbye.
I used to know the names of all the stars. Now I just know a few planets like Jupiter, Earth, and Mars. I used to know the name of every child back before I was born, back when I was safe and warm, back when I was flying in the sky. Now I have to go to school and learn it all again, get good grades and try to remember when I used to know the words to all the songs. Now I only know the melodies and I just hum along. I used to know the language of the birds, the robin and the blue jay. I always knew what they would say, the prettiest songs that I have ever heard. Now I have to go to school and learn it all again, get good grades and try to remember when. I used to know the names of every tree, and now they're just a forest in the dusk of evening. I used to see the God in everything, and now it's just a rustling, a whisper that I'm trusting when the redbud blossoms in the spring. And now I have to sleep and learn it all my dream and take me to the place where it began. Oh, oh, and learn it all again, and let my dream and take me to the place where it began. I used to know the names of all the stars.
I was passing by, my brother called me in, and he said to me, you'd better take time in life. People take time in life. People take time in life. People take time in life. 'Cause you got far way to go. I was passing by, my sister called me in, and she said to me, you'd better take time in life. People take time in life. People take time in life. People take time in life. You got far way to go. And I was passing by, my father called me in, and he said to me, you better take time in life. People take time in life. People take time in life. People take time in life. You got far way to go. I was passing by, my mother called me in, and she said to me, you better take time in life. People take time in life. People take time in life. People take time in life. You got far way to go. People take time in life. People take time in life. People take time in life. You got far way to go. People take time in life. People take time in life. People take time in life. You got far way to go.
That's Fox and Branch, the title track from their release called Take Time in Life. We've got a lot of information and links posted at childrenshour.org. Look for this episode, Kid Pan Alley. We've got more with our guests coming up. Stick with us.
You're listening to the Children's Hour, Kids Public Radio. We'll be right back.
Thanks to the Outpost Performance Space in Albuquerque, New Mexico for hosting the Children's Hour. Support for the Children's Hour is provided by United Way of North Central New Mexico. Support provided by the City of Albuquerque and the Urban Enhancement Trust Fund. Many thanks to the users at tokenibis.org who direct funds to the Children's Hour every week. Keep up with the Children's Hour and subscribe to our monthly newsletter at childrenshour.org.
1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder who's outside my door. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder who's outside my door. Let's count and do some rhythms. You'll be doing this, slapping your thighs and then clapping your hands. All right, let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder who's outside my door. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder who's outside my door. Okay, rest of it. This time, count and slap your thighs and beat your chest. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder who's outside my door. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder who's outside my door again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder who's outside my door. Okay. Try counting and slapping your thighs and tapping your knees so you'll be going forward. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder who's outside my door. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder who's outside my door again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder who's outside my door. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder who's outside my door. Now let's whisper our counts and just snap our fingers as we whisper, but have a whispering tone like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder who's outside my door. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder who's outside my door. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder who's outside my door. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder who's outside my door.
That's the one and only Ella Jenkins from a release released long ago, Growing Up with Ella Jenkins, Rhythms, Songs, and Rhymes. You're listening to the Children's Hour. I'm Katie Stone. With us today on the show is Cheryl and Paul Reisler from Kid Pan Alley. And the kids have some questions for you.
What inspired you to start making music?
Well, I mean, I've been making music my whole life. I started writing songs when I was about 5 years old. But I had a pretty long career as a musician. I started a band called Trapezoid when I was 25, and that lasted for over 20 years. And we toured all over the world and made lots of records. And Cheryl and I live in a very small rural community in Virginia. One of our good friends was organizing an interdisciplinary residency at our local elementary school. We only have one elementary school in the county. And she asked me if I'd do music with the kids. And I thought, well, I don't want to be teaching them some song. I like creating stuff, not recreating it. And I said, well, I'll do it if I can write songs with them. Let's see how that goes. And so that's what we did. And the first day I went in there, I had all these plans. And in the first 5 minutes, I threw away all my plans and we wrote 5 songs the first day. And it just kind of went from there. We wrote 60 songs in 3 weeks there, and everyone wanted copies of the songs. And I got this idea to get all the different musicians in our community together and make a record of those songs. And we recorded about 19 of those songs. That album came out, and then the conductor of the Nashville Chamber Orchestra heard it and decided they wanted to do an album with us. And so we went to Nashville, and we wrote about 60 songs in Nashville. And we recorded them with orchestra and a lot of very famous artists like Amy Grant and Delbert McClinton, Kix Brooks of Brooks and Dunn. So we had all these great singers singing songs we wrote with kids, just like you guys. And that album did pretty well. We got a Grammy nomination for one of the songs, and that sort of put us on the map. And so we've been going nonstop writing songs. I'm writing songs pretty much every day with kids during the week. We're in schools all over the country. And we're having a blast because kids are so much fun to write songs with.
What are some of your favorite things to write songs about?
I seem to like to write songs about lots of different things. I don't like to repeat myself so much. And one of the things I love to do is do things that I learn by every song. I learn something in every song. So if we're writing about different things, whatever we're writing about that day is my favorite thing in the moment. And actually, that's part of being a good songwriter, is being in the moment and listening to what's going on in the room and getting excited about it. And I like to write different things. You know, I've written a full-length piece for orchestra and narrator. I've written 2 musicals, with some of the songs are Kid Pan Alley songs. So all these things are ways you learn. You learn to tell stories through music. And so that's the great thing about a musical. You're telling a story in music.
We only have a little bit of time left with Kid Pan Alley today on the Children's Hour. And I just wanted to know if you wanted to leave kids in our audience with a parting thought about the work you do and what really you want kids to know, what would that be?
I think that our mission is to inspire kids to be creators of their own culture and to reinvigorate creativity as a core value. And what we want them to know is they can be creative. They don't have to be employed by one of the 3 major record companies to write a song. Kids can write songs that are every bit as good. So we want you to know it's not even writing songs, it's the creative process. No matter what you're doing, is to approach it creatively, to really be there and listen for what it's telling you and to shape it and create your own culture instead of buying your own culture or buying someone else's culture. And that's what we want you to know and we want you to remember. You can do it.
I think what I would want each of you, especially those of you with us today, to know is your voice is important. And how you feel and how you think has a place. And whether it's in a song or a picture, a poem, or just even your smile, just know how important you are and what a great difference you make in this world.
That's Cheryl Reisler and Paul Reisler. And you can find out a whole lot more about them. We've been playing music all day today on the Children's Hour from Kid Pan Alley. Lots of releases are available. These songs were written in collaboration with more than 70,000 children over the years. A pretty amazing accomplishment. Thank you so much for being with us on the Children's Hour.
Oh, well, thank you.
Some heroes can fly and others don't need to. Some can stretch from here to there and others lead the way to somewhere. What they dream and what they do inspires us all to see it through. Stand up and be heard. One little light can change the world. Stand up and be heard. One little song can change the world. Cousin Cassie, help me when I'm in need. Like Rosa Parks and Dr. King, they help us believe in something. Some don't think like others do. It takes courage to do something new. Stand up and be change the world. Stand up and be heard. One little voice can change the world. Stand up and be heard. One little light can change the world. Stand up and be heard. Your one little song can change the world.
Ser profesor cuando sea grande.
Ser bailarina, superhéroe, tantas cosas quisiera ser.
Be a dancer, a superhero, So many things that I wanna be when I grow up.
When I grow up, I wanna be the president. Quiero ser presidente cuando sea grande.
When I grow up, I wanna be a fireman. Quiero ser bombero cuando sea grande.
Ser un doctor, un científico, tantas cosas quisiera ser.
Be a doctor or a scientist. So many things that I wanna be when I grow up.
¿Qué quieres ser? ¿Qué quieres ser?
Wanna be. Think of something that makes you happy.
¿Qué quieres ser? ¿Qué quieres ser?
Wanna be.
Piensa en algo que te haga feliz.
Cuando yo sea grande, quiero ser un futbolista.
When I grow up, I want to be a scientist.
Cuando sea grande, quiero ser biólogo.
When I grow up, I want to be an exotic animal vet.
Cuando sea grande, quiero ser pintor.
When I grow up, I want to be a rock singer.
When I grew up, I wanna be a rock star. Write a million songs and share them with the world.
Cuando sea grande quiero ser estrella de rock and roll, recorrer el mundo compartiendo mis canciones. Puedo ser escritor o atleta, tantas cosas quisiera ser.
I can be a writer or an athlete. So many things that I wanna be when I grow up.
That was Natalia from her Cuando Era Pequeña release. When I Grow Up is the name of that song. Kid Pan Alley's title track to One Little Song Can Change the World before that. We sure enjoyed our time with Kid Pan Alley. Learn more about them. Go to childrenshour.org. Look for this episode, Kid Pan Alley. We're going to go out with one more from Kid Pan Alley's long ago release, Tidal Wave of Sound. This is Chocolate States of America. We'll catch you next time on the Children's Hour.
I went to Hershey, Pennsylvania. It smelled like chocolates all around. The street lights were kisses. You could see the chocolate fishes. The sidewalks were Hershey bars. You could see the chocolate frogs hopping, eating M&M's. They were always talking. There was chocolate fungus, cow mundungus, and gooey melted Hershey bars. I ate chocolate eyeballs, cowtails, lollipops. I ate chocolate Easter bunnies and robots. Then I broke out in a case of chocolate poison ivy, but only in the chocolate states of America.
I really want a chocolate PlayStation 2. Play on my chocolate vacation on a chocolate beach and a Hershey sea. Walking in the heat, so much chocolate sand underneath my feet. Dancing around to a chocolate band, and there's just more chocolate and more chocolate. And I even got a chocolate hand I lick when it's hot. Cause if it drips on my pants, it leaves a spot. Chocolate eyeballs, cowtails, and lollipops. Chocolate Easter bunnies and robots. Then I broke out in a case of chocolate poison ivy, but only in the chocolate states of America. I ate it all. I had to have it all. Everything they put on my plate. Chocolate turkey, chocolate eyeballs. They had chocolate frogs. They had chocolate chairs and chocolate wheels. They had chocolate men of steel, and none were too big. I ate it all. In the chocolate states of America. All your wants, all your chocolate needs. Chocolate is these. And you never get tired of it. And you never get a cavity. And you never have to brush your teeth or make up your bed in the chocolate states of America. In the chocolate states of America. In the chocolate states of America. In the chocolate states of America.
The Children's Hour is produced by the Children's Hour Incorporated, a New Mexico nonprofit.
Our show was written by Katie Stone with lots of help from all of us on the kids crew.
You can find photos, links, learn-along guides, and more about us at childrenshour.org.
Many thanks to Paul and Cheryl Reisler from Kid Pan Alley for being with us on the show today. We had production assistance from Christina Stella.
Find our podcast wherever you listen to podcasts, or go to our patreon.com/thechildren'shour.
Or ask your smart speaker to play the Children's Hour podcast.
We post our photos and more on Instagram and Facebook. Find us at TCH Radio.
Our theme music was written by C.K. Barlow.
The Children's Hour is distributed by PRX and by the Pacifica Radio Network.
Thanks for listening to the Children's Hour, Kids Public Radio.